Recording time. Today we have a fairly relaxed video, taking a break from the hip-hop drama, taking a break from the music related content, and I'm going to be showing you guys through my fragrance collection as of March 2025. I have all of them here, but I took a picture before of all of them. That's how they look, just sitting on the shelf on a Nike ACG shoebox. You got some samples in the bottom there, and yeah, just a calm little vid. We're gonna be going over the collection. I'm not really gonna do them in order of like best to worst. I'm kind of just gonna go with whatever I see first. And right now, all of my samples are sitting in front of me. So I have just hella Dillard samples, and you know, the ones that come in the little cards. Hold on, I'll show you. Like these are the little sample cards that the samples come in. And I guess we can start with, what do we have here? Okay, well, Armani code. This is actually from my dad. Yeah, I never used it, so we'll open it now. I know what it smells like, but here, this is what it basically comes in. Little card like that, and a little spray. This is my dad's cologne, and it's definitely not bad. I'm gonna try not to spray like too much in the air, because, you know, it's gonna fill up the room pretty fast with all the bottles I have here. Yeah, it's really strong. Very good, actually. I definitely have to get this for myself because it's just like a very good... I don't know how to explain. There's a certain category of colognes that I kind of like to describe as just like the dad manly colognes. Not the sweet, citrusy, not the flowery stuff, like not the soft stuff. This is just a very simple, get the job done cologne that fits like any situation, and I definitely need to get myself a bottle of this. But some of my personal samples I can show y'all. I have this one. This is Valentino Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. I have not that much left, again, in the Dillard's sample. This is kind of what I was just talking about, how it's the opposite of something like Armani Code. Sweet, very zesty, basically a perfume for men. Smells like soap almost. It's very sweet and very soapy smelling. We have this guy. This is actually pretty good. It gives me kind of like a, sorry, I should say first, this is Mojave Ghost, and it gives me like a sense of if you turned sunscreen into a fragrance. I really like it. It's like a really perfect hot fragrance. Like if you're going outside and it's like scalding hot outside, this is something pretty good to wear. And I'm not gonna take too much time with the samples. I guess the last one I'll go with is my two samples, because I'm a greedy ass, of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau. This is the Eau de Toilette, not the Parfum. But I think I tried the Parfum. I don't like it as much. These guys are very good. That's why I have two of them. I got another one before this one right now. I was supposed to have a full bottle of it, but like my mom offered me to get it for me. I was like, nah, I don't really need it that much. Because I feel bad, you know. I have like a whole arsenal that I'll show you in a second of colognes that I'm not wearing because it's kind of just too much and I don't really like any of them. So I kind of feel bad asking for more. But this though, if I could have a full bottle of this, guaranteed use this almost every day. Good outside cologne. It has a coconut hint, which I went to Spet's house recently and he gave me some coconut water. I was like, ew, what? Like I don't want this. Give me normal water. Took a sip and then I realized I love coconut. I love coconut. I don't know why I was disgusted by it. And this also has like a coconut like scent. So thank you, Spets, for reminding me how much I love coconut. But anyway, Jean-Paul Gaultier, one of the most well-known men's fragrance brands, also like the head of the fragrance TikTok era. I'll talk about that in a second when I get through the entire collection. But that's it for the samples. I guess we'll start with the bottles, bottom of the barrel of the bottles. This is some random Adidas Team 5. This is like some raw shit. Like I got this from like Marshalls or something. I forgot. just, it just smells like an air freshener. Like there's no notes of anything that you can recognize. It just smells like clean, like soap. Like it's not even worth talking about. Okay, then this one. This is not cologne. This is not cologne, but it technically is a fragrance. This is body spray. North for Men Fresh body spray. I know it's backwards, but the reason I'm adding this into the collection is because I didn't buy this recently. Not this year, not last year, not 4 years ago. I have this for like, oh my word, I have this thing for like 6 years or something. Yeah, bro, the ingredients on the back are in Russian. I know you're not going to be able to tell because not only it's blurry, it's also backwards and it's also in Russian. So I don't know why I'm holding up to the camera. You're not going to be able to see it. But I got this from Ukraine. When I went, my grandfather got me this. And I actually like it, even though it's not a proper cologne. He just gave it to me, and it's like, it's just like a shitty like body spray to just throw in your backpack, but it doesn't smell bad at all. And I still have like half of it. I don't use it because I kind of like to keep it as a little thing from like, yeah, this is actually like body spray from Ukraine from years and years ago when I got it. If I use it, it'll be empty, and then having just an empty thing will kind of feel like trash. So I don't use it very much. Okay, we have 4 proper bottles now. We'll start with this guy. This is Diesel Fuel for Life. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna show them all on camera.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This was a rookie mistake. When I started getting all of the fragrance TikToks on my For You page, and YouTube Shorts was about fragrance, my Instagram Reel page was about fragrance, everything was like fragrance tier lists, best colognes for summer 2024, or best winter fragrances, best citrusy like when my whole For You page was just covered in the fragrance content, I caved, and I was like, I got a little bit of money. I got like $80 from like chores or something, and I got these 4 bottles in total, $80. Blind bought all of them, and I genuinely don't even really like any of them. I could have spent the $80 on a cologne I really like, and I'll get through the review first, but I'll tell y'all after kind of what to do if you're me, or not if you're me, but what I would do if I can go back in time. And if y'all, you know, are interested in fragrance but you don't know what to buy, don't watch the reviews. Okay, maybe watch this review, but don't watch the tier list. Just, I'll explain it at the end. We'll start with Fuel for Life. The bottle, really cool, completely clear with the little like 3D letters, but God, it just smells like a chemical. Like it just smells like a citrus cleaning, like, ugh. It smells like if you made a cleaner, if you pumped a cleaner, like an industrial like bleach or something with like a bunch of fragrance. That way it doesn't like hurt your nose when you smell it, like at home, like a counter cleaner, like a floor cleaner. Like this just smells like fragranced soap. It's not very good. I got it because I thought the bottle was cool, and I went on the fragrance websites where it shows you all the notes, and I was like, oh, okay, oh, this one has notes of fucking bergamot. Like, don't do what I did. All right, next one is Mont Blanc Individual. I don't hate this one. Do I wear it? Not really. As you can tell, it's literally almost completely full. I don't really use it very much. It has a very like stern smell. Like it smells strict. it smells tough. I don't know why. Very not casual, like business. That's how I describe it, as like a business fragrance. I don't know why. It's something you'd smell in like an office. It's not bad, but it's too It's too unk for me. I don't. It's too old. I don't like it. Then we got this thing. This is just some cheap shit that I saw the notes for on this like Fragnatica. I don't remember what the website's called. I saw that the notes were very similar to the Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau, and I was like, oh, I can get a dupe of a Jean Paul fragrance and save money. It really smells like an imposter. Like, it smells like it's really trying to be something that it's not. It doesn't have like a good, like, rich, oily smell. It doesn't have like a coconut after smell. It doesn't smell as sweet. It's just, I'll even spray it. I mean, it is my favorite of the four. I'm not gonna lie. But if I'm trying to be critical about it, it's just too warm and too cheap smelling. It doesn't smell like concentrated like this one, like high quality. The last one we have is Mr. TikTok fragrance himself, Rasasi Hawass. I got it off of the TikTok shop. Sorry, the box is right here. Off of the TikTok shop, Rasasi Hawass. And this guy is interesting. It is very artificial smelling, not soapy, but more like a candy fragrance. Like, so you know how I was saying this smells like if you pumped like a really harsh cleaner chemical with a bunch of fragrance to make it smell better? This smells like some type of fragrance you would add to like candy, and it's really concentrated and really artificial smelling. Not good. Doesn't smell fresh, doesn't smell anything. It's purple. It's in a nice bottle. And what was it? It was $20, so that was like perfectly 1/4 of my budget, because I said I spent $80 for all four of these guys. But it just smells like too strong. Like, it's too strong, and not for a good reason. Like, if this was stronger, it'd be fine. If the Armani Code, I'll show you the card instead of the tiny ass bottle. If the Armani Code was stronger, it would be fine. But this is strong, and it doesn't help anything. It doesn't make it any more appealing. But yeah, that's the whole collection. If y'all like that, let me know. I don't know. I wanted to take a break from the music content because tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the Tyler concert, and the next day it's going to be concert footage, and the next day it's going to be concert like Kia Center footage. I don't know. I just didn't want to keep cranking out the music type of content if I didn't have to. So took a break with this one. Thought of it in like 5 minutes. And yeah, like I said, if you like this video, let me know. And one last thing, I gotta yap for a little bit. You know I have to. About the fragrance thing, like I said, I'll talk about it at the end. If you want to get into fragrances and you don't know what to buy, dude, I'm telling you, walk into, like, if you have a, whatever mall you have, if it has a Dillard's or if it has a Macy's, Dillard's, Macy's, Sephora. Sephora is like everywhere. So if you live in the States, Sephora should be fine for you to find. Walk in there, go to the men's section, just smell everything they have on display and just pick your favorite, buy it, and walk out. I promise you, paying $150 for a cologne you really like is so much smarter than going through like every cologne on the little cards. I don't have it right now. These guys, look. These. This is actually from Sephora, right? That's the logo. Putting it on every card. Okay, what about this one? It's pointless. Don't do it. Smell everything that they have, find your favorite, and buy that one. Don't like try to build, oh, this one is for this situation, and then this one's for like a more like zesty, and then this one's like for a warmer, and then this one is for like the cold winter night. Don't do it. Don't do it. Cologne should be simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Trust me. Like, I'm telling you, like, believe me. After all of this nonsense, I kind of just want to buy the one that I know I like, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau, and then Armani Code I know I like because my dad wears it, and what, that's like 2 bottles. That's probably worth like 200. Like not even Armani Code is not 100 a bottle. It's definitely less. So yeah, bro, just go into a Sephora, go into a Macy's, a Dillard's, and just try whatever they have. Don't talk to the, another thing, don't talk to the salespeople. They have people. Listen, if you're one of them, I mean, you're gonna do your job. So okay, you have a job to do. I respect it. But as a customer, but when you're trying to smell the fragrances, because they have them like sitting out, when you're just trying to smell things and just like kind of focus on it, they try to recommend you this and then this. And then, oh, did you know that if you buy this fragrance for $500, we'll give you $3 store credit? Like, bro, I'm trying to smell the Jean Paul Gaultier. Move. But yeah, that's enough from me. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, and if not, I'll give you a reason to tomorrow.